Okay, so mission 4 is exactly the same as the first mission. 29,000 points, and nothing changed about the layout or anything, so this is going to go by very easily. You're going to target everything that you can as Tails and Eggman. I'm going to give a little bit more advice than I did in the first mission, which, as you can see, you're just targeting everything in mass quantities at the very beginning in those couple moments, and then after that, you're just breezing through. Right here, you should be able to target 1, 2, and then a third one, and a fourth by the time you're done. But I just targeted the one I missed. That's okay. I don't believe you'll be able to make it to the bottom there to get those 5 bombs plus another combo. But at the end of the hallway right here, while you have the time stop going, you should be able to get an extreme. If you don't and you only get 1,000 points, that's okay. So as you can see, we're able to have, by the time we reach this door, about 7,000 points. If you finish the tail segment with around 10,000, then you're pretty good. Because the time bonus will definitely help us out at the end. As you can see, we were able to get another extreme, bringing us to just 10,600. So like I said, if you make 10,000, then you're in a nice safe position. So here we are, we just made 11,000 at the last second. It's 10,500 to 11,000, that's a nice place. But like I said, you only need 10,000. Now as Eggman, you know what to do here. Wait for them to lower their shields. You're able to get combo 3 and then 1 of 4 right here. Doing excellent so far. Remember, when it comes to the targeting of those guys, get the points. Let go of the targeting if you think that they're going to shoot the bombs at you. And don't worry too much about those guys going when you're going up or down as Tails and Eggman. Just worry about survival. Down at the bottom here, I make a mistake and jump off. And I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm getting my butt kicked. Well, I'm showing you right here that it doesn't matter. You can you can lose time, you can make mistakes, you're in no rush. This is actually one of the easiest levels in the game, even with this time limit. Just focus on living. So we're in this room again, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, let's see. Do I really want to get on the platform? I don't know if that's going in or out, so no. But we do know at the 2:05, there will be the block that will lead us up across the room. And while I'm looking right here, I'm like, alright, I think I'm going to make a daring move because I believe the other block is going to come up right now. And I'm looking, and I say, oh my, look, here we are. So we make it by 140. There are ways to get across the room without having to wait for the perfect pattern. So as you see, we're able to get a perfect right here, giving us a nice 2,000 points. Now make sure you be very careful dropping through here. The lasers seem to not load as fast as I wish they would. But if you end with about 20,000 points here, you're in a safe position. If you go fast enough with the time stop, you see how I took out those 2 guys, just like that. When things are on time stop, you're able to take out the artificials with no problem. So now, you see this platform that I'm on that's going up, you don't need to be on the one that's in the middle. You could ride this one to the top. Just make sure you jump off before it enters. As you see, I went high enough so you can see that it leads right into a green pit. You don't want that. So look, we have about 5 minutes left for this level. We've actually been playing it for 4 right now, even though it says only 2, but because of time. And you already should know what to do here. If you successfully did the first one, just go from platform to platform with the ones with the missing top. This one's gonna be right next to it, and then the 4th, and then perfect. We'll be up there with the time stop, and right from the direction that we just had flown from, we're gonna head back towards that waterfall and shoot all the way down, kill the guy at the end. And if we go fast enough, you see I could make this tunnel. I could have made that tunnel and kept going all the way, which I did in the first mission. Does not really matter though. You have plenty of time. So now we can go into the end of the tunnel. Remember, points matter again if you're just watching this after doing the Lost Child mission. First I hit the switch, get that out of the way. Remember, have the time stop hit while this cutscene was loading, otherwise it will just waste time and potential points. So now I'm gonna just hit this and keep moving. I'm not gonna deal with the enemies. I want the better time bonus. But then it's like, well, couldn't you kill them while the time is frozen? You could, and that wouldn't hurt your time bonus. So that's what you gotta remember. Having the time stop doesn't affect your actual time. Everything freezes, not just the enemies. That's the mindset you gotta be in when you're doing this, because I could have killed those two guys, no problem. But we're gonna get enough points that I figure why waste my time. So now we're gonna be playing as Knuckles. Alright, so we jump in, hit the switch, come right back to the surface, and there we go. If you watch how my camera angle was when I entered the level and did this, you'll get it first try. Because sometimes you end up jumping out of the water and you head the wrong way. So, hit the switch. The hallway is going to be all the way over here. Now you don't want to get hit by the lasers here, because that'll really slow you down. Now remember, the only reason I hit the switch is to save time in that spot. Right here, same deal. I'm gonna get the switch open, do the time stop, and now proceed down the hallway. Remember that you have to be quick here. The other hallway you didn't have to be. This one, the pressure will suck you back out. Almost there. You will always just make it. Now, see how I'm hugging this wall right here? You're able to make it past all the lasers much more easily. If you watch the other videos, you noticed I kept going for the air. I'm not going for it this time because you don't need it. You don't need it. We're nearly done with Knuckles level. The last switch is going to be right behind on the bottom floor. And boom. There we go. Now we're 3.5 minutes into the level and we have 3.5 minutes left to go. Now we just got Sonic's place left, and he is fast. Not just literally, but his level is fast. It's very small. We're going to have to take out the 3 artificials that are here. 1, 2, 3. Continue across, take out this guy just by one single jump. Do a combo, 1, 2. And then get this guy and turn back around at the highest peak. You can change your camera angle around, otherwise that happens. I'm trying to look around and see where am I. So now take out the head, hit the time switch. You'll be able to take out your enemy. I take him out from behind so I don't risk hurting myself. Then take out 1, 2 guards right there. And now lastly the gold beetle. It's a very simple process, not very many enemies. Now the last part of this level is just to pretty much proceed like normal. It's a free ride from here. Just make it to the top of the hill and slide down and just let it take you away. You should be able to get some rings. Notice the pattern. It want to go on the right, then it's going to be on the left, then on the right again, and once more on the right, and then it'll shoot us right out, and we're done. Congratulations on your A rank. You see we have 26,400 points. Well, look at the time bonus we're going to get. It's 59,000. I mean 5,900. Easy A. Just kind of long.